Alright, what you just saw is the final-ish version of Scene 15. I've spent a little more than 10 hours on it, as you can see by my hours chart here. I'm up to 203 hours for the project. I initially budgeted 300, it's going to be closer to 350, 400, but it's going well, it's on track. Main part though is I'm really pushing to keep efficiencies on here, so I'm going to be looking at the best ways that I can think of in order to keep the time low and make sure that all of the work is used and used efficiently. So here's my rough drawings that I did. Not too concerned about the placement or even the size of the rough drawings. Going to be resizing them later, going to be doing some camera work on them. So as long as I have the drawings, then that's the main thing. I can do the next step in other stages. Those are my rough drawings. Here's how the cleans are looking. Lines green, lines red. There we go. And hide the rough screen. So we end up with something like this. You can see much cleaner. I'm not putting tones or highlights on these ones, just not enough time. Some of the other shots I have been, but this shot, that's not the priority. The action is the priority in this shot. And then we're going to get to our line test. This is how it looks when I've shifted the drawings around and resized them somewhat. This is the main point of the shot. Red dinosaur is going to be coming down, landing. Green dinosaur is going to come down, take a swipe, break the platform that red was on. It's going to be a flash frame or two there with some effects, and then the characters go off screen to the next shot. Cool. And we'll just play this at half speed here. And at 1/4 speed. Yeah, pretty happy with how this all turned out. Alright, back to TV Paint, and I'm going to put the fills on here. Once I get those fills going, it's a lot easier to tell who's who. They're not actually interacting directly, so I can just keep them separate with their drawings. Don't need to worry about having any actual connection between them. Okay, this is all working pretty well. Very good. Look at the overlay here. So this overlay gets broken, boom, and this piece flies off. I've got this done on different layers here. Here's the piece that's staying in the background. And here's the, let's see, those are my roughs. Yeah, there we go. Rough drawings there. And then my clean, here's the debris on one layer. I want the debris on a layer and behind the character, and the piece that flies off on a layer in front of the character, so I put those on different layers, all exporting those separately. And I'm bringing everything into Flash here, combining it all. And you can see that I've got my, just move this over here now. You can see that I've got my reference in the top left corner there. Comes my red character, here comes my green one, there's my flash frames. This just changes on the overlay there. And everybody's coming forward, that's all working pretty well. Then I'm going to take it into Filmora. And you can see how it's looking here. Got my white frame, black frame with the effect. Black characters on white, white characters on black, and then we go back to here. I'm putting a bit of a green glow on the green character as well, just for fun. And yeah, this is all working out pretty well. So I'm going to dig deeper now into time-lapse of the rough animation that I did in TV Paint. Do that, and at the very end, we'll see the final version again. Thanks. Alright, I'm working on scene 15 on a Sunday afternoon. Figured I'd start recording. I'm doing some roughs here. This is at quite a distance where this scene is going to be happening, so I do not need detail on these drawings. It's really silhouette value that I'm going for. And when it's all painted up, it'll look pretty good, I think, moving at speed. Yeah, so I'll just record this for a while and make a time lapse out of it. Maybe just do a real-time version as well, and yeah, please enjoy. It's just Yeah, animation's such a fun thing. It's good for the brain. It's good for the creative impulse. And let's see what I come up with here. All right. Oh no, this is gonna be good. Underside of the foot, there we go. Boom. Yup. Shorter, shorter, shorter. Oh, that's freaking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, what a terrific overshoot. I gotta place all these drawings, but yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Rock and roll, buddy. Rock and frickin' roll. Oh, gorgeous. All right. That makes an hour time lapse. And what did I get done? Let's play this much slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drawings. Oh. Less than 10 minutes of drawing, all ready for paint. Look how beautiful those things are. Poppy, but that's fine with me. This is a dynamic action. Totally fine with Poppy. Woo! All right. That's a good Sunday afternoon of work. All right. Thanks for checking it out. See you next time.